Hi there, this is Alvin with KickstartCommerce.com, and in today's tutorial, I would like to share with you how to use Hexonet.net's search feature. And so I learned about Hexonet, and I knew a little bit about them prior to NamesCon 2018. And so, attending NamesCon 2018, one of their, I guess, representatives, I believe it was Tony Kim was his name, gave a presentation about how search has changed and how just searching for a domain name can be a frustrating experience. And so he demoed a bit of their search, which I'm going to demo to you and share with you why I like certain features of it. And so let's go ahead and jump in. So if you open a browser and visit Hexonet.net, then it will pull up their website. And so one of the things that you'll notice is that you'll see that there are many opportunities that are scrolling through here in terms of top level domain extensions. And so one of the neat things that you can actually do, obviously, if you were to come in and you were to be able to search, you can begin to see that it auto completes, which not many domain registrars offer this kind of a capability that, you know, as you type, then you can actually see what's available. You know, whether that's at a .com extension or whether it's one of the new TLDs, as you can see there. And so it's really a nice to have feature. And so, for instance, if you go and let's just say you select, we'll just say that .co address there, then it'll take you to this page, which then will show you whether or not the domain is available. Also, what's interesting is that it will give you a longer list of domains that are listed there. And then should you need additional help, as you see, it pops up. We'll come back to that in a minute, but I just want to show you that, you know, you can have different categories selected, and then the domains below will adjust accordingly. So for instance, if we just said, you know, we only want to see .com and .net, we turn that on, and then you can see it adjusts there. You can also load more if you choose to load more, and you can see what the purchase price is, as well as the renewal fee that's there, and as well if it's available. So you can also choose to only show available. And so if we turn off .com, .net, then you will notice that there it'll show you only the available domains, and it'll also show and display to you which ones have promos attached to them, as well as what their renewal is. And so you can also say, you know, domains that are near you. So if you wanted to search for city-specific TLDs, then you could also search for city-specific TLDs. So let's just say that you own like a pizza shop, you know, so you could take on and put in not Pizza Hop, but Pizza Shop. And because it has near me, then you can see that it'll load, and then anything that's near you, so whether it's .us, .boston, .la, more of those location-specific TLDs, then those TLDs will be shown. You can also search for coming soon extensions that are then shown, like there with the pizzashop.africa. You can see that it is a pre-order option, and then if you click more, likely as the case, it'll give different pricing for what it means to early access, as well as the general go live, and then whatever the renewal is. And so this is a feature that I haven't seen this elsewhere. I tend to use GoDaddy for most of my domain registrations, and I mean, I really like where Hexonet is taking this domain search. And so I like the features that they're adding here, and that it's so quick. You know, in most cases, you're having to search through domains one at a time, and I mean, I believe GoDaddy does. You know, you can search a domain one at a time, but then you got to search it. It'll tell you whether or not it's available, and then it throws up, you know, I guess it's best effort, if you will, in terms of related domain searches that are, related to that given keyword or, domain searched. That being said, one of the other things that I truly like about this is here on the right hand side, and you saw it pop up a minute ago. It has a customized help me find my domain. So you can click this, and then it takes you to basically an interactive domain search. And so you would choose personal or business. Let's just say, I'm going to choose personal. Then when you go to personal, it'll give you a couple more options, whether you can choose, whether or not you're registering or in search of something for a blog, a personal brand, something to showcase your work. Or if you're like me and you're a domain investor, then you can add a domain to a portfolio. So I'm just going to choose add a domain to a portfolio. Click next, and then you can choose which categories that are the best fit for what you're searching for. I'm just going to choose technology, then choose next, and then we'll choose, you basically can separate the keywords here with a space. And so we'll just say domain investing guide. And then we'll click next. And then it gives you the option of showing premium domains. And so I don't want to see premium domains today, so I select no thanks. And then based upon that, it says below are some ideas for your different domain names. And it gives you, what's available, what's promoed, and it gives you an assortment of different different domains. And so that's how you use the, I guess you'd say the self-help guide here of helping you to find a domain. And, you can always go back. You can also contact them directly. And so, for instance, if you were doing business, you could come in. Let's see what we got going here. We'll choose technology. And then domestic or international, we'll choose domestic. And it says, looks like you're located in the United States. This is correct. And so I'm assuming that it bases this off of your IP address and whatnot. And then we'll just enter in something like Austin Pizza, since we'll stay with this pizza theme. No, don't want to see premium domains. And then there you can actually see austinpizza.online, austinpizza.camera, and the full works. And so you can see, and a good thing is, what's interesting is that it's promoting the new TLDs, which are, those were released, some of those were released 3 years ago, and they're just now coming into a place of, I guess you'd say, gaining relevance and prominence in terms of usage for especially startup companies. And so definitely a good option for you if you're starting your company out. Also, you can do bulk search. And so I believe, if I'm correct, Tony had stated that you can search up to 1,000 domains at a given time. I think with GoDaddy, you can only currently search at the time of this recording 500 domains bulk search. So that being said, it's this Hexonet, domain search is definitely changing how, or I guess you'd say the user experience of how one searches for a domain. And so I really like it just with what I'm seeing, and I'll likely be using it to, kind of sift through various domains that I'm looking for as it pertains to, my domain portfolio. So I hope this guide has basically helped giving you a new tool or insight on a new tool as offered by Hexonet to simplify the user experience for search. So if you have any questions or any comments, please feel free to drop them below here, or leave them below the video, as well as subscribe to the YouTube channel here at Kickstart Commerce. And then last but not least, visit kickstartcommerce.com, where we share search marketing and domain investing strategies to grow your business. Thanks. That's all for now.